It's the 2nd of February. It's Time to Talk Day. This day is dedicated to reducing the stigma and discrimination that surrounds mental health. This day was founded by a UK-based charity called Time to Change in 2009. The charity aims to educate people about mental health, reduce the stigma and discrimination that surrounds it, and also change public views about it too. We are starting the conversation about mental health in a non-judgmental and positive way to help those who struggle know that it's okay to seek help. Conversations like these are going on up and down the country, in schools, colleges and universities. We all want to do our part to reduce the stigma and discrimination that surrounds mental health. It's a nationwide thing. Did you know that 1 in 4 people will struggle with a mental health problem in any given year? So that means someone you know or love will deal with a mental health problem. Did you know that 1 in 10 young people will experience a mental health problem? So that means that 2 people in every classroom will have a mental health problem. You'd think because this is so common that people will be able to seek help, but many can't because they experience stigma and discrimination that prevents them from seeking help. This accounts for 9 out of 10 people. Many who deal with a mental health problem rather do it alone because they feel like they would be a burden. By the way you judge and look at mental health problems, you can be the difference in someone's life. Mental health should be seen just as important as what physical health is. That is why days like these are so important. In the same way you would go to the hospital for a broken leg, you should be able to go to your mental health team and go about your mental health, but many can't out of fear. Just because you can't see the problem, it doesn't make it any less real. And the pain, that's real too. So there are some small things you guys can do in your everyday life to help reduce the stigma that surrounds mental health and create a conversation that is open and non-judgmental. Conversation starter number 1. You could text someone and ask them how they feel. This is going to show that you care about their emotional well-being and that you're there for them. And it's going to show them that it's okay to talk about how they feel, that you're not going to judge them. It's good when you're not going to judge them because you want them to come back to talk to you. And that's what's going to happen if you don't judge them. If you judge them, then they're probably not going to come back because they know the kind of response they're going to get, and that's going to be negative, where you want to give off a positive response rather than something negative, because you want people to keep them coming back and back and back to get the help you give, and that's obviously going to make you feel good, right? It would be. Conversation starter number 2 is open up about your own mental health struggles. This can be very beneficial to the person, as it may make them feel more comfortable to open up to you, as you may have struggled with something very similar. And this may also encourage them to seek help. So it would be a good idea to also share your journey of seeking help, because this might give them an idea of what they can expect if they seek help. And you may also be able to go along with them when they do seek help as a means of support. Conversation starter number 3 is you could go out on a walk with someone and ask them how they are. This is a great way to start the conversation in a very casual and non-judgmental way. And the walking can release all them feel-good hormones, which is really awesome too. Conversation starter number 4 is you could have a cup of tea and a chat with someone. This is another very casual way to start the conversation in a very non-judgmental fashion. Just a little chat and some good old British tea. Yeah, great. Conversation starter number 5. Thank someone for something they've done for you. This won't only be beneficial to you and make you feel good, it'll make the other person feel good too. And it's going to make them feel appreciated, and you know, it might even be the highlight of their day, being thanked for something. You never know. Conversation starter number 6 is share with someone what makes you smile the most. This is a great and easy conversation starter. What helps you might also help someone else, and this proves as a great distraction. And you know, that person might actually want to share with you what helps them the most, and this actually might be beneficial to you. Conversation starter number 7 is ask someone what they watch on TV when they've had a rough day. This could actually prove as a great distraction for them, and it's going to be proven helpful to you because you might know what could help them in the future when they struggle with something. And you could also share with them what you watch when you've had a rough day, because that could prove helpful to them as well. It's kind of like helping each other in a way. Conversation starter number 8 is tell someone how you feel today. And I'm sure there's going to be people out there who would love to hear how you feel today. It's very important that you look after yourself before you help anyone else, because you can't help anyone else if you yourself aren't well. Conversation starter number 9 is phone someone that you haven't phoned in a long time and ask them how they are. Now, they're probably going to be really happy that you're talking to them, and it's probably going to make their day. Now, it's going to show that you care about their emotional well-being and that you want to be there to listen, and it's going to show that you're not being judgmental, and that's really good because you don't want to judge, because it's just going to bring a negative bond between you, and that's really not what you want. You want things to be very, very positive, because you want them to keep coming back and back and back for the advice you give. The final conversation starter, number 10, is do what I done and set up a YouTube channel about mental health and reducing the stigma and discrimination that surrounds it. And it can prove very beneficial to you, and you'll be helping other people in the process, which is pretty damn awesome if you ask me. One thing you can do to help spread the word about Time to Talk Day and mental health in general is by using the hashtag Time to Talk on social media. This will help spread the word about the day and events and help to break down more stigma. You can also go to the Time to Change webpage and sign the pledge to break down stigma. I've signed the pledge. What about you? I'll put the link in the description so you can sign the pledge. These conversation starters can be the difference in someone's life. It can be the difference between living and dying for many. Please help change the view on mental health. I hope you enjoy this video, guys. I'm sorry it's late, but I've been doing all my own stuff, and I just came back to do this video because I thought it was very important, and I'll try and get back as soon as I can, okay? Bye, guys.